let's wait my problem. Sorry.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, nice to hear you again. How are you today?
I'm fine. Yeah, and it's pretty good day. And you?
I'm really nice, really nice. Okay, and can you please tell me what did you do today?
It well, I woke up. I woke up pretty late, and then I go learn and training some math before the exam, and I take a nap.
Okay,
Yeah.
and when are you going to have this exam that you're
It's next week. Next week.
math exam or some other exam?
Yeah, it's all of it. Math exam, literature, geography, and history, science a lot.
Oh, okay. And on what day are you going to have these subjects? The whole week, or on what day are you going to have these subjects?
Wow.
Are you going to have for the
Yes.
whole week? For the whole week, or are you going to have on Tuesday, on Monday? When are you going to have?
Well, it took 2 weeks, like Monday, Tuesday, and next week we'll have another Tuesday and another Monday and Tuesday.
The whole week. Okay. And are you ready for these exams? Can you please tell me?
Right now I am trying to learn all of it and prepare. And
Prepare everything. Okay,
yes.
very nice. Okay, so we will start. Okay, during the day, I will let you know about tomorrow, because maybe I will be off, but I will let you know. Okay, so maybe I will be off because I have some family things that I need to sort out. But I will let you know during the day. Okay.
Okay.
In the upcoming 6 or 7 hours, I will text you and let you know, because my brother and needs to come to my city. Maybe he will go to see a doctor, sleep at my place, and tomorrow I need to take him to the hospital. But I will let you know about everything during the day. Okay. Okay, so we will start. Okay, now just one moment. Okay, we have here, just I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so we on our last just one moment. Okay, we have Margaret Fuller. Okay, I can listen for linking words and phrases. Okay, so we have here. You are going to listen to the radio interview. Do you know maybe who is Margaret Fuller?
And no, I haven't heard her before.
Okay, Margaret Fuller is a famous person. Who is someone that is, for example, famous that you admire? Do you have some person that you admire? That you think that this person maybe it's just maybe an amazing person? Do you have that kind of person, for example, that you admire? That you say, oh wow, this person is amazing.
Uh, what is admire, teacher? What is this?
Admire means, for example, that you think that this person is amazing. Okay, so admire that, for example, you think that someone is fantastic, that is really good, that is. Do you have? Do you? For example, oh sorry, do you have someone like this about famous person that you say, okay, wow, this is a fantastic person.
Um, it, it sounds similar to like idol and K-pop, but it's more historistic. But right now I doesn't admire anyone because I'm not really interested at admire people.
To admire people.
To admire people.
Okay, and can you please tell me, yes, and can you please tell me what famous person, for example, you think, do you think from history that is really good?
We have example like well, teacher. Anyone in the past just have their own bad history, but that bad history make the good thing like uh Albert Edison. Wait. I mean, wait. Sorry. I mean Albert Einstein. Sorry. Teacher.
Okay, so
Albert Einstein. It's Albert Einstein.
okay.
Yes, and well, when he was young, he was really curious and naughty boy. He do a lot of bad things, and when he grow up, he have that crazy brain and a very creative thought. So he make a light bulb and a lot of invention.
Okay, and can you please tell me if you can choose one person right now, for example, that oh, it's noisy from your background. Can you put your headphones, please?
Okay. Okay. Already.
Okay, so okay, in which field do you think that you can, for example, be successful, that you can be amazing in the future? In which field?
Wow. Phil. What was that? Phil?
Oh, for example, which subject suits you? Which
Oh,
subject suits you?
subject. It's math.
And why did you choose math?
Of
So
course, I already choose my way to successful is from math, and instead of choosing other subject like literature, but literature is uh, a bit hard, and you have to write a lot, and I'm not that good. And example like a doctor, but a doctor you have to learn a lot about sickness, a lot of other sick and how to cure it. So it's really rough, and you have to spend a lot of money to learn that. So math is the best way.
okay, so math can be the best way for you. Okay, and now we have here Margaret was excellent student, in fact. Okay, so can you please tell me, okay, your friends, can you please tell me something about your friends? In which subjects are they good at? In which subjects do you think they are really good? For example, your best friend and other people from your school. In which subjects are they good at?
Well, my friend is exactly same as me. I mean, his his way is same like me, and he choose math like me, so it's easily to success.
To be successful in math.
Yes.
Okay, and we have here these other subjects. Okay, so for example, Latin language can be difficult. So what do you think about these subjects that are maybe difficult for you? Which subjects are difficult for? It's noisy from your background. Okay,
Okay. Sorry.
okay. So which subjects do you think are difficult for you? For example, which subjects do you think are hard for you?
Uh, we we got some example like math and some easily to remember subject. It's kind of easy, but the hard one is like you have to learn other language like English. I mean, it's just an example. English. China
Chinese,
and
Chinese,
yes, Chinese and Japan.
or Japanese,
Japanese. Sorry.
Jap.
Uh,
Mhm.
yes, and you have to learn the very first thing to understand that language. Example like Latin too, so it's hard. And
Mhm.
second is literature.
Okay, and what other languages, for example, in the future would you like to learn? What languages, for example, you think that you can easily manage? Okay, you can easily learn. So, what other languages are easy for you?
Oh, in the future, I guess I'm going to learn the third language, but I have to master. I mean, I have to master my English first before learning.
Hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and for example, would you like to learn something new that you never have been learned until now? And you, so what do you think about this? That you can learn something that you never learned, and you think it's noisy from your background.
I know I feel that noisy too, but I don't know where.
Mhm. Okay,
Well,
maybe from.
at, 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 at that right time, my 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 microphone is a bit lower too, so it means it's both. I mean that the problem is from something instead of my side or your side.
From your side, because from my side it's quiet.
I know, but I guess it's the internet or some other issues because we both. I mean we both quiet. We both in a very quiet place.
Yes, I'm in a quiet place, but I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm on the cable internet. I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm using cable internet. So
I understand why now because it's my Wi-Fi. Okay.
maybe it's your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
it's. I mean, it's kind of low. The internet's kind of low, so I guess I will try to fix that later. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so we have here she taught herself several languages. Okay, so what, for example, what beside English, what other languages are popular in your country? Okay, so I know that English maybe is popular. Okay, so what other languages are popular in your country?
Well, in my country,
Hmm.
Chinese and I guess it's Chinese.
Hmm. And why? How about you? Do you know to speak some Chinese?
No, no. Well, I just know like well, no idea, no idea too. I haven't learned that.
Okay, so you have learned okay
Yeah.
Japanese, sorry, Chinese so far. Okay.
Chinese.
Okay. Now we have here, okay, and what do you think about other languages that are learned, for example, on other subjects, in other. So, what is something that do you find it's difficult for you? What languages can be difficult for you?
Well, yeah. Um, it's it's like Japanese or Chinese. So that the language that use Japanese and Chinese word. Like right now, English and Vietnamese language using the alphabet, so it's easily to learn. But Chinese and Japanese have their it's like the alphabet, but it's different a bit, so it's hard to learn.
Okay. Okay. So this language can be really hard to learn. Okay. And now let's see. We have here. Okay. And if you can visit some places. Okay. So what are some places that in the future that you would like to visit? Do you have some places that, for example, you would like to visit? I'm asking you because I'm asking you because we are speaking now English, and what do you think about this visiting some other countries?
Well, if I want to improve myself more, so I mean, wait, this is the this is the first thing to say. Okay, so just keep patient. Okay, like if I have to improve myself, so I will get what do I call this? Wait. Uh, I don't know how to call it, but it's called learn. Wait. It's I have no idea how to code it, but if I pass that language exam, I will have a free trial to learn an English school, and it's free to travel to that country too. So I choose Australia. I choose Australia too.
Okay, and why Australia? Why did you choose?
I already tell you that that thing, and it's quite cool over there, and the weather was great, of course, and we have some other new food, drinks, new um new things to learn. And first of all, it's a bit alone, but it's okay. Like some people are Vietnamese, Japanese in Australia too, but mostly it's Australian. So so it feel a bit alone.
Okay, so mostly they are from okay.
Sorry.
I think yes. Okay, and which country do you think it's not so good? Okay, so if you which country do you find that it's not so good to visit?
Well, uh, every country have their passive. So of course, if they have their bad passive, they will have the bad side of that passive. Example, like in Australia or some famous country like UK or USA. Well, before you travel to it, we we have to prepare with ourselves that we will get racist. So when we get racist, we just don't get it. So that is the bad thing from other country.
Other country. Okay, and we have here occupations, okay, or jobs. Okay, so what do you find? Which job, for example, can be very difficult? Okay, and which one can be easy one? So you have some jobs that are difficult, and for example, some jobs that are easy. So what do you find that is difficult to do? What type of the job do you think is difficult to do?
I have an example. It's it's a cooker in a small restaurant or just a shop. And yes, because a cooker have to use a lot of methods and experience to cook that food and sell to the customers. And sometimes the food are really cheap, but you have to spend a lot of time to cook that food and seasoning it, but you just get a little bit money, so it's a bit rough and hard.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay, so we have here what is something that is not in that you don't feel interesting interested about certain jobs. Okay, so what is something that you find that is are jobs that are not so interesting?
Well, I don't really understand what is the question means.
What job do you think is boring? So
What job? Okay. What job? Sorry. I guess it's to be an owner of a shop. A shop.
Owner of the shop. Okay, and why do you think so? Why do you think this is difficult?
Yeah, because it, your job is your job is more focused and mainly um to sell things to customers. But if those customers doesn't visit your job, I mean your shop, and your shop is completely no one and alone, and while that your salary is going down too. Yeah, and all of you have to do is to sit and wait some customers. It's really boring.
Okay, so these jobs can be really boring. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. Okay, we have here something not always popular. Okay, can you please tell me what is popular among your age? What is something that is popular?
Excuse me, could you repeat again?
What is something that is popular about your age? What is popular? What is something that you right now not always popular? I just want to ask you about popular things in Vietnam right now. What is something that is popular about among your age that you, your friends, you like to do, you find is interesting? So what is popular? Can you please tell me?
For my age in Vietnam right now, it's popular to hanging out with your very young friends. Yeah, yes, and like yesterday I was go outside with my homies friend, and we using bike and riding each other to around the city and buying some food, drinks. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's and what do you find that is not so popular? What do you think that is not so popular, for example, in your country? That you think, for example, that it's not so popular?
Mm, uh, it well, teacher, it's hard to explain because I didn't have that kind of feeling, so I can't answer this.
Okay.
So sorry.
Okay. Now, and we have here try to make the world better place. Okay. So now I want to ask you, what is something that we can do to make our our, let's say, city, our country a better place. So what we can do, for example, what is something that if you can, what is something that you can do to make your let's say your country to look better, your so what is something that you can do to make your life, your country to look better? So what do you think?
Hmm. I have an idea that uh, for those people, you can't change and make them stop make pollution, and but you can teach your kids and some other children that you don't you must stop make pollution, like throwing plastic bag, uh cutting tree, do I mean doing something naughty to the environment. And yeah, you have to teach them, so when they grow up, they won't do any pollution, polluted polluted things, and that they would teach their son and their friends too. So it can stop the pollution.
Okay. And now let's see. Okay, we have here. Okay, this during her lifetime, she was actually best known being bad-tempered. Okay, so do you know someone, for example, who is a bad-tempered? Do you know a bad-tempered? Do you understand the meaning of the word bad-tempered?
No, no.
Bad-tempered means, for example, when someone is okay. You know what means active? Do you know what means active person?
Yes.
Okay, so bad and negatively active person, someone who is naughty at the same time, who is not so good in the same time. Do you know someone who is not so good in? You have good people and bad people. So, can you please tell me? Do you know someone, for example, who can be in the same time tempered, hyperactive, and bad?
Yeah. I understand what you mean. Like, active people is friendly and always do correct thing, but bad temper is mean they are pretty rough and angry, and they are not really friendly, and they sometimes they make some mistake, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
guess.
do you have, for example, in your school, someone who is a bad-tempered, someone who is acting like this, that is negative, for example, for people around this person? Do you have, for example, is in school a person who is like this?
In school I didn't know, but in my class I didn't have that bad temper person, because my whole class is kind of friendly, and we all play with each other and friendly to strangers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, and what would you do, for example, if you see that your friends are bad-tempered? So, what is something that we, like persons, we can do if we saw, for example, that someone is a bad-tempered? So, what we can do?
First of all, the most annoying part is don't ask him, because he's in a very bad mood, and he have some problem that he can't solve. So people, a lot of people trying to make the people is bad temper to happy again. They always ask. So it's make the people who are bad temper really annoying, and the things just got really worse more. So the first thing you have to do is to look around and trying to understand why is he angry or sad. Don't ask. Don't ask first of all. And if you know why, you can fix that by help him out of that, and help
Mm-hmm.
his work too. Talk to him. I mean, yes, talk to
Mm-hmm.
him.
Mm-hmm. Talk to this person.
Yes, talk
Okay.
first of all.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. And did you ever have? It's Oh, it's really noisy from your background. Someone is screaming.
Yeah, it's just my neighbor kids. They're just playing in front
Mhm,
of my house.
mhm. Okay, and what is something that people can do? For example, if they saw, for example, in school, did you ever had a chance to meet, to be with someone, to hang out with someone who is like this, who is a bad tempered? Did you ever had? Okay, not just in your school. Okay. So did you ever had, for example, someone who also can be a bad-tempered? Not you, no. Did you ever saw someone who is acting like a bad-tempered person?
For school, I didn't know like your question, but my class, oh god, for my class, they all friendly, and they always got their first, and I was I was always, it's not like, but they get there so soon. So I am the latest guy to that hangout. So I guess I'm the bad tempered guy.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
Because not I mean it's just a joke, and we have a plan that we have to get to that place for 8 p.m. in an example, and they always get there like say 7:30, and I got there at 7:15. They are really soon.
Okay.
I mean early.
Okay, I think that I understand what you want to say. Okay, and we have here education. Okay, so can you please tell me something? What do you think about education? What is your opinion about education? Can you please tell me?
Education. Education is it. It's like school and the environments that you grow up. Like if your I mean if your family is normal, but the environment is bad, and it could really affect to your life that it's bad, and you have to do bad things too. For some people who can change the future, like they are in the bad situation, but they always be kind and friendly. So that is I mean they they're trending, I guess. Sorry.
Okay, and what do you think? What is something that you think, for example, can be improved, can be better about education in your country? So, do you think, for example, you can do something to make education much better, for example, in your country? So, what is something that people can do to make it better?
To make it better.
To be better. Okay, so what is something that people can do to make education to be better, for example, in your country?
Okay. Well, my head teacher once said that he's pretty hate Vietnamese school rules because it's really unfair, and but he doesn't have any power. So he teach us that to if you want to change the world, you have to win a lot of challenge. Like um, if you want to change Vietnamese school rules, you have to win. You have to stronger than Vietnamese school rules, and you can change the rules to make it better. So if you want to be better or make things better, you have to know their weakness and their passive. Yeah, they're strong to make a plan and win, defeat them.
Okay, so what is something, for example, in okay, in Vietnamese, okay, okay, school that can be good, and what is something that is bad, in your opinion? I'm just asking you about your opinion. So, what do you think? What is something that is good, that is really nice, fantastic, and what do you think? What is something that can be bad? But this is just I'm asking you about your opinion. So, but what do you think about this certain topic? So, what do you think?
It's okay because I understand very much a lot. Example, like you can't bring any electronical so devices food to the school because uh, it sounds like to it sounds like uh, annoying, but I know school do that because they scare people will use that electronic device for bad things like to playing games during the class stop, I mean, doesn't focus or care about the class. So it shows, I mean, it's make a disrespectful to the teacher. So yeah, and the good thing is too is you have suit uh the, the the students that don't sleep in school will wear a white suit, and if they sleep in the school we will blue suit.
And why are you, why is that?
Well, because it's easily to know, like people who learn in the morning and people who learn the whole time, like morning with afternoon too. So it's easily to recognize, like if we don't have suit, we have bad people will come in, like it I mean, it's an example like your school don't need to wear suit. All you need is to wear a shirt and the pants, and your shoes, just wear anything you like. That is kind of good for students, but kind of bad the the protect their children. Yeah, because bad people could join your school and yeah, kidnapping, he's a terrorist.
Okay, and can you please tell me, in your school, are you wearing uniforms?
Yes, of course, uniform.
Okay, because in Western countries, people usually, students don't wear uniforms. So what did they wear casual clothes? Okay, so what do you think? What do you think about us that when students from, for example, from other countries, when you compare, for example, students from Vietnam in your country, so what do you think about this when students are wearing uniforms? So what is your opinion about this, that people are not wearing uniforms in some other countries? So what do you think about this? What is your opinion about this?
Well, school just help students more relaxed. Like they wear their favorite uniform. I mean, their shirt and clothes. So it's make the student happy and easily to learn the class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, so this is the reason why, for example, students are wearing some uniforms or not wearing. Okay, and okay, so what do you think, in your opinion, what is better, to wear uniforms or not to wear uniforms? So what is something that you think that can be better in these occasions? So can you please tell me, what do you think?
Mm, well, oh gosh, my parents is tweeting right now. Sorry. Um. Well, if you, I mean, if you wear your favorite shirt and clothes to school, it's okay, but it's hard to recognize. Are you the student in that school? And it can you can know a stranger and they will arrest you. But if you wear a uniform in school, it's easily to recognize you belong to that school, so people easily to let you in. Yeah, yes, okay.
So people easily can let you in. Okay, that is okay. And when you compare, for example, students from okay, in your school, do they wear specific uniforms, or can you please tell me, are students wear specific uniforms in your school and other schools? Do they wear specific uniforms? That means, for example, every school have their own type of the uniforms. Do you have something like this, or children in all Vietnam are wearing the same uniforms?
They was specific uniform. Yeah,
Okay.
because to know where what school are they.
Okay, so this is this important for example, in your country? Is this important that people should know who is wearing what uniform? Is this important? What do you think about this? So can you please tell me, for example, that people are wearing specific.
Well, a specific uniform. I guess they're just trying to compare we to other school. That is their main things to rate us. I mean, to describe us that are we a good student, a bad student. That's just their main things.
Okay, and who is wearing when student is good? What uniform good students wear, and what uniform bad student is wearing?
Oh, so example like what that students where does it belong to? I mean, what school does he belong to? So they will describe you and say, are you a good student or just bad student? Like my head students, my head student said that he had enough score to go to a better school, but he felt like with Vietnamese education is just the same, and that better school is just treat us like trash or something, and they're just trying to looking for us to say are we a gold or some just trash. So that is why I myself and the head team, I mean the head students hate that school. We don't really care what school are we.
Okay, and why is that so important? That, for example, in your opinion, why is it important to have this opinion that you mentioned so far? Why is that so important? Okay, you mentioned that you don't care, and you're in which school are you going to? So why is that so, for example, important? Okay, for example, in my country, it's very important when you are going to a certain school. So can you please tell me why, for example, for you, it's not so important in which school are you going to?
Well, it's we don't man. I mean, we don't care that what school are we, but our parents care, and they just want us to go to some famous school to people look at them like you have a good son. That is just, I mean, the main thing. We go to some good school because our parent will be proud, and God, a lot of people will know at us. So that's just the main thing.
Okay.
The main goal.
Main goal. Okay, and in your life, what is the main goal in your life? What is something that we have here? A lot of people want to achieve something. Okay, so what is something that you want to achieve? What is the main goal? For example, in your life, what is something that you want to achieve in your life?
Things I want to achieve is to master English and have a job.
Okay, do any specific job or what type of the job?
Not right now because uh, uh, I can't. I mean, I don't know what is the specific job, but just job. Just know that, and
Okay.
in the future, it's anything can happen too. So this is just a plan.
Okay, plan.
It's just a plan.
Okay, so what job, for example, do you think will be suitable for you to do in the future? Do you have certain job that you want to do in the future?
something that contain and really need math, like
Like
like salmon.
like your father, maybe?
Yeah, like that.
And when you compare yourself to your father, do you think that you can do the job that he is doing right now? That, for example, you can do your job. Okay. So what do you think? Okay, about this that you can do his job. So what do you think? Is this possible that you are doing his job?
Mm, yes, it's it's half a percent that happen. We
Okay.
have a percent.
So there is a chance that you can do his job. Okay, and let's see. And we have here, okay, about this journalist. Okay, so what do you think about, did you ever consider, for example, that you can work as a journalist?
Or what? A journalist?
For example, someone who is writing news. Okay, so this is a journalist. Person who is writing news. That this is a person who can be a journalist. So
mm,
did you ever
well, yes.
consider this, that you can write some news, that you can tell something what is happening in news? So did you ever?
Well, no teacher because it's I felt like that it's for someone who good at literature because you have to write things, and but my best power is to calculating and about math and finding the way to solve, not writing. I mean, be creative and write things.
Mhm. Okay, and what are okay, and what do you think about subject science? Did you ever consider, for example, that you can be like a scientist? So what do you think about this particular job, that you can be like scientist? What do you
Mm,
think about this?
I guess yes too. Yes, because I I once want to be a scientist too.
Hmm.
Yeah, but when I really good at math, and I'm confused what job will choose.
Hmm. Okay, and why? Why are you confused?
Uh, it
I don't understand.
uh, it it's a lot of job to do, but I don't know what is my favorite one, because if that not your favorite job, you will get boring.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think about become a teacher? So what do you think about this job?
Nope, because I don't really have patience to teach people. I can teach people, but sometimes if they not understand, I'm pretty mad.
Okay, why? Why do you
Like
think
bad
so?
temper. Like example that you try to teach them, but they doesn't care you, and they always ask. That make me really mad.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and what is your mother's job? Maybe you mentioned, maybe you didn't mention. Can you please tell me what is your mother's job? Okay, can you please tell me what is her
Uh,
job?
it's it's not really a sales. Wait. Um, just like a room officer. Just do that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and what do you think about this job? What is your opinion about this
Yeah,
job?
yeah. It it's a really big percentage that I will get this job because, it's just math in it, a lot math.
A lot of math. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we will stop here. Okay, so can you please tell me, do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh, was it
Yes.
nice? Did you enjoy?
Yes. Very enjoyable.
Okay, okay, I will text you during the day when I receive a message from my brother. I will text you, let you know about tomorrow's day because
Okay.
I need to take him to the hospital. Okay,
Okay.
and So see you tomorrow. I wish you a nice day and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.
All right, bye.